Okay, today I make sure I am live. I'm gonna pull up chat on my phone. This time I'm not gonna do a dual stream. Whenever I'm VOD reviewing, I realize I can't read both chats at the same time, and George generally does not like me VOD reviewing as much. So I'm like, yeah, I'll just do it as a main video. I'm gonna like my own stream because I'm good like that. Don't think I'm gonna promo it anywhere. Um, but first I was asked to VOD review a set by one of my good friends who plays Greninja, and they struggle with Robin. They're struggling a lot versus this Robin. So I'm gonna figure out what they're doing wrong. Um, they immediately they start off the message was I think I was playing too aggressive, so that's the main thing I was gonna go for. But let's talk a little bit about this matchup first. First of all, Pokemon Stadium 2, I 100% agree with the stage, and here's why. As Greninja, you have to drain Robin's resources mainly with like Shuriken, and you have to stop me from getting L Thunder because like Thunder like is still a really good tool, but sometimes because of hurtbox shifting, if you like do like a down tilt or like sometimes if you land, you'll like go under Thunder. So L Thunder is just a lot more consistent in this matchup, and you need to stop us from getting those, and you need to interrupt our swings before you can really get in. So Shuriken's really useful, and in order to properly use a Shuriken, mainly small Shuriken, you have to be out of the thunder range. And so on a stage like Smashville, it's basically impossible to get like those safe shurikens. However, on Pokemon Stadium 2, it's really important. Another thing, you want to get us off stage. Once you get us off stage with the combination of Hydro and Side B and Back Air, we really should not be living once we're off stage. And if we are, we should be losing a lot of elements and taking a lot of damage. Even on Smashville, because of the lack of like high damage or like high knockback combos at like 0 for Greninja, those small shuriken percents really help out a lot into getting into those big combos where you only need one interaction in order to actually get us off stage. Um and yeah, those are the main points. Another thing you want to be careful of in this matchup is whenever you're off stage, it can be pretty scary because of Arcfire. And Lemon Sword is also pretty scary. So let's see how he deals with that.
2, 1, go!
Okay, perfect Shuriken. Love that Shuriken. This is a great start. I love this. Here, I would not hold forward. I would not like go for the ledge guard or anything. Because look how low of percent he's at. Like, if he rolls, even if he rolls, like you're really not gonna hit him, like get him off stage. And like at least such low percent, even if you call out like a neutral get up and you hit like a perfect back air, he's really not gonna be that off stage. So honestly, I just hold this position, like get underneath that PS2 platform, and I just keep him in the corner. Just keep him in the corner, I believe, is better than having him on ledge in this. But yeah, you lost all of your. You went for a dash attack that at best gets you like a back air or two, which like that is good. You get us off stage, but it's so risky that like I wouldn't go for it. But that was good. That fair was very good. I agree with it. And you just want to stay back underneath that platform. Yeah, that was great. I liked that crouch a lot because a lot of people in this position like to go for Nair. Nair hits starts up here and then falls down, so you will not get hit by Nair until like the later part. And then fair starts from below. It's not start in front of him. It starts from below. So with that crouch, you don't get hit by the early parts of the fair or nair. That was a great crouch. That back air. Um, I get why you did that. That's I think that's personally fine. Now here, it's not perfectly spaced. So you either roll or you just continue hanging on ledge. You do not neutral get up. Yeah, well, you panicked. Why do you panic? You neutral get up, and then you did a bad jump. And that was well spaced. Yeah, you gotta stop neutral get upping. Now that one was much better spaced, so I don't know if you can actually roll through it, but yeah, and you were playing like the first 15 seconds was perfect, and then you started panicking and neutral get upping the arc fires, and now he's hardcore winning. Yeah, like he clearly wants to kill you, and then I believe you wave bounce into that, and like that alone just like 30%. Yeah, and now because you're nervous, you're like, holy crap, he just did a crap ton of damage to me. Now you're fishing for these dash attacks. You're being much more aggressive when like he has the big sword. If he hits you with like forward there, even like center stage, it could kill you. So drain the 11 sword. Drain his resources. Get any like little percent you can get. Now that was a good dash attack, but I don't think you should have got hit by it. I think it's overall it's still a bad decision. Okay, that was good. And then you lost your lead. Why did you jump? Yeah, you're just showing buttons there. If you're on that platform, you should just be crouched. Just be crouched or get underneath one of these or get one of the underneath these platforms and crouch. But like on like the further back end. But like honestly, as Greninja, because you're so low to the ground whenever you crouch, I would just stay in center stage. Because like even if he grabs you here, even if you're crouched and he grabs you, then like you don't die from back throw. Um, and he can't do enough shield damage to kill you because he doesn't have like Arc Thunder charged. The only way you die is if you like let go of shield or you get shield poked because you didn't tilt your shield up from Arc Fire. Yeah, and now he has his giant thunder. He's never gonna shoot it in front of your face. Like generally, Robin will not shoot a projectile in front of your face. Now, Arc Thunder is probably the best one at it, but what you should be doing is you should just be holding center, and you want it to get rid of that Arc Thunder. If he wants to charge it more, or if he wants to like even play the Thunder Bait, if the moment it's out and you hit him, he loses it. Instead, you're fishing for these dash attacks. He's lost a good bit of 11 sword though. Like he's clearly like he is clearly okay with hitting buttons. And versus Robin's like you have to play the slow drain your resources game. Because like he still has like 311 sword charges. And you've already taken 60. That was good. I liked that. Now that if you got like a little bit more shuriken hits, the dash check might have got split into more. Yeah, you're just dash checking a lot. And also, the more you dash check, the more stale it gets. Which like if your whole like Greninja's like a main combo starter is dash attack, I don't really want that thing to be stale whenever I actually hit it, you know? I want to be confident in it. The only time you should really be dash attacking is if I'm trying to land. That should be the only time you should be dash attacking. Is if I'm trying to land or I'm trying to disengage. And you think I'm doing these without doing a nair. And guess what? If I'm going to do a nair, that's great. You just bait it out. You move forward and then you walk back. You can do that. You're Greninja. You can constantly move out of our burst range, and we have to do something. And just based on what I've seen so far from this Robin, he's just going to hit a button. And that means less Levin Sword. And that means you're not going to get killed as much. Front Sword cannot kill. That was good. I liked that. See, you clearly know the combos and stuff. Like I know you're elaborate, and like you kept calm. Like in those moments, you were calm, and you got a lot of percent because you're in like that combo range, and now you're winning. But then you did a ram side B. You got too greedy. Yeah, those down smashes from there are never gonna hit you. Um, don't you want if he pairs it, then yeah, you might have to feel forced to shield. But if you cross it up and you end up behind him, in that situation you weren't. So I get why you shielded. But if he parries it, or if you let me just restart that whole sentence. If you end up in front of him after your dash check, then shield is reasonable. If you cross up and then end up behind it in front of him, shielding is reasonable. However, if you dash check and you cross up into behind us, we can't punish it. Like let's watch that back. Like there, he could have nared. He could have nared you for that. But like also, you're so low to the ground that sometimes it just won't work. I've had it a couple times where it just didn't work. It's not that common, but yeah. Let's see. You did like a double jump here. Yeah, you just stay low to the ground. You should be much more grounded in this matchup. All my kill moves are in the air. My tilts are absolute dog water. And I have to charge shit up in order to like consistently hit you while you're on the ground. And it's a lot harder for me to hit you while you're grounded in general. Because I never know when you're gonna commit or not. Unless you're like predictable, but like you know what I mean. Nice side B. Here you should get the edge guard. Instead you get hit by the arc fire. Um I can't blame you too much for that. Like that was a weird setup. But another counter will get you there. Don't jump. Yeah, you're jumping a lot in this corner. You're jumping a lot in this corner. You gotta stop that. And now, okay, that was a good shield. However, if they were a bit faster, that could have been checkmate. Checkmate, assuming you rolled. That was a good call out. See, now you're in control. You got a lot of damage off of that. And they're low on Levin Sword. And now they're out of Levin Sword because they're panicking. The moment, like, they're a masher. They're a huge masher. And back throw won't kill there until like 120-ish. Maybe even later. And that's fine. You don't get hit by that. That was a great nair. And see, they're panicking. And then you go for up smash. I understand why you did that, but that won't kill. You want to focus on damage. Uh-oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Um, yeah, you start panicking there near the end. Another thing is that most Robins will just jump off ledge and either do Nosferatu or do fair, which is another reason why I think just waiting underneath the PS2 platform is almost all like very good versus a Robin. Because you're still in control. They're still in the corner, and Robins are mashers. And if they're in the corner, they're gonna mash. Clear, and this Robin has been mashing. Like honestly, I don't even think I need to look at the future games. I think this alone just like shows you everything. Let me look at what stages you all else played on. And this is on Wi-Fi. Okay, PS2. Okay, it was just a best of three and PS2 the whole time. Yeah, I don't even need to look at the rest of this. Um, when in your control, you're a very good player. You have a very good advantage state. That's the plus side about being a labber like me. I know you hit the lab a lot. However, you fiend too much for those moments. You have to calm down. Be appreciative of the little things you have. Like, anytime I hit a thunder, even if it doesn't combo, I'm like, yeah, he's probably getting a little annoyed. Or, yeah, that's some nice percent. I'm closer to my big stuff. my big combos. And that's especially true for Greninja, because the difference between hitting a dash attack at 0 versus like 10 or 15 is a lot. You don't really have any good like early percent combos, so getting those small shuriken hits matter a lot. Especially because like they might DI wrong, and you might get true stuff or like the good stuff at like early-ish percent a little bit earlier. Especially if they weren't expecting you to get hit. Like the amount of times I've killed people with uh with Nair because I IR'd it is a lot. They DI the wrong way. Because they don't expect me to do IR to turn around but do the exact same move. And people don't understand how to DI the second hits of Nair. Because they don't understand that if you get hit by the center hitbox, it will just launch you the way I'm hitting. No matter which sword I'm using. Doesn't matter if I'm swinging backwards, I will still launch you forward if you're inside me. And like I've killed people at like 40 on stage because they don't know that. So, like, if they mess up their DI, you get your stuff even earlier. But no matter what DI they get, you aren't getting that stuff at 0, you know? But yeah, I think that's all I have to say for this set. Um, Let me pull up the next set really quickly. And that would be on Twitch. Let me make sure that isn't showing on stream. Okay, cool. It's not showing on stream. And now I'm gonna review my VODs at the local. And let's see. I think I played on stream a little bit. Where's my set? I'm gonna turn down the volume a little bit. I also didn't check who won the local. Okay, so here's me and winners finals versus lockup. Let me go back a little bit. And I beat them last time I fought them. I lost game 5 versus them this time. It was a lot closer of a set. And but I feel like I played it pretty well. I think they just adapted to the cheese I was doing. But yeah, let's review. Also, apparently Grants went 10. Because I lost first and second. Lockup got
Three,
second.
two,
And then
one,
Hocus Pocus got
go!
third. What did I do immediately? Did I just jump? I probably just I should have just thought thunder.
Three, two,
Just I can't really
one,
get punished for shooting a thunder.
go!
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna keep that in mind. Just immediately start off the game with thunder. Now, I need to work on my the correct rapid jab. Not rapid jab, the fire jab. On smash still. Yeah, I need to play more grounded. I need to play well more grounded. And I died at 70 from that. Yeah, I just need to like stick to my classic. So how I beat them last time is I stuck a lot more to using thunder. and Thunder cancels, and I went for like a lot of grabs, and that's how I also ended up getting like Nairs and some Elf Thunders. Um, but I think in this set, I remember going, I need to charge Arc Thunder more, which I get why, because I wanted to stop being so aggressive. But Thunder Baits do the exact same thing and are safer, and if he reflects it, I don't die at like 40. Nice up air. Another thing he does is he likes going high, like super high, like so high I can't really like I can't even like double jump up air it. And then he likes his side B. Like if I hit like anytime like I'm stuttering a lot. Most of the time, whenever I hit him, he DIs up. If he's not at kill percent, he like if I do a fair, he'll DI up so he can do like a side B. And then because he falls so fast, I can't catch him. Yeah, like he just covered so much distance in such short amount of time. Yeah, that was a bad one. If I see shield, I should not be thinking I need a fair. Here, I could have done Nosferatu, but I think another safe thing is just like neutral good up. Because jump is also so scary here. That was a good fair. I'm gonna review the first game of my set versus Lockup, and then I'm also gonna review the first game versus me and Hocus Pocus. Because Hocus Pocus I've never beaten. I really want to beat them. Why? Because I don't want my tag to be Meat Gunner anymore. But my goal was that I'd only change it once I beat Hocus Pocus, or like all the good PR players in my region. And Hocus Pocus is the only one left. And these are some bad nairs. I don't need Arcfire here. I'm realizing more that like Arcfire neutral's like bad. Yeah, that's bad. Yeah, that was bad. Like that whole like sequence, like the last two times I lost neutral, just all deserved. If I can just catch those, I'll be so much. I'll be a lot better off for Flash Flood. Cause like he doesn't even like really edge guard me, but honestly in this set I felt like I wasn't edge guarding him well either. Nice back air. Yeah, I need to stay more grounded. Cause like the reason why the only time he ever does anything defensive is because of Thunder. So why am I jumping? Because Thunder cannot hit Fox while grounded. I need to stay grounded. Even if all my good moves are in the air, I'll get my aerials from playing grounded. That was a good combo. I'm like, that's fine. Like, one good hit and he's dead. If I hit back there in the corner, he's just dead. Yeah, I think he died here. Yeah. Yeah, that game alone just taught me I need to play very grounded. Let us skip over to Hocus Pocus. Oh yeah, Wyatt also went so crazy in this tournament. Our number one player in our region went 0-2. Also, why is Hocus Pocus from China? Why is his flag like that? Nothing wrong against China. I just don't generally think he's from China. But yeah, Wyatt went a little bit crazy this tournament. He made like 3 upsets.
Go!
And let's review the first game of me versus Hocus Pocus. Here, I need to take up Thunder. Just dealing with especially once he gets bounced. Like I need to keep him in the corner. I don't want to deal with like Uber or anything like that. Okay, I got hit by a lot of projectiles.
Arc fire! L thunder! Arc thunder!
And I did win one game, but it's because he got Hocus Pocus into Kamikaze. Yeah, these arc flares are so bad.
Thunder! Arc!
Yeah, it pains me seeing this, but like I'm playing better on a fundamental level. I'm just not committing to the game plans, and I'm doing arc fire too much. And I played the hero online for like an hour the other day, and he said like the main things that he was calling me out for was the arc fires and like my feedback.
Arc fire! L thunder! L
Now
thunder!
I'm arc thunder and arc fired. He kept getting.
L
What
thunder!
am I supposed to do? This also caught me a lot. Okay, once I commit to the L1, so once I commit to L1, I can't really do much, but I should have probably gone more. That not being true on Hero felt so wrong.
L thunder!
I was saying it was text though that arc fired into not something that's not safe on Shield. There, I probably caught it on
Thunder! Arc fire!
I should probably. There's not. Just from watching this VOD, another thing I'm noticing is he likes doing something offensive on ledge. So I just need a shield. I'm falling. I'm not doing. In my practice, I was being a lot more patient, and I like not doing sometimes not hitting buttons. But like that sequence in a row, I use Levin Sword multiple times in a row, in like the same exact pattern.
L thunder!
Yeah, I'm just constantly switching.
L thunder! Arc thunder! Arc fire!
And like, yeah, I messed that up. Like, I just need to stop using Arc Fire. I need to forget that move exists. I need to treat it like Belmont's down B
L thunder!
more than like it actually should be. And if he's doing Accelerate, I just need to like not commit to anything. I need to stay low. If I think he's gonna hit me, I'm gonna crouch cancel. Just like that did 42, and now I'm at 60 already. And here, I need to pay attention more to my ledge traps. There I did. I almost got the kill for it.
Arc thunder! Arc fire!
I'm just making a lot of
L
assumptions
thunder!
about how good he might be.
L thunder! L thunder!
Oh yeah, I was so mad he got magic burst there. Cause like I think the cracking was
Hero
top stage,
wins!
but I got caught by it. But Heroes is also a character I dislike. I don't think he should exist. I think he adds too much BS into the game. Like we already have misfires. I'm okay with misfires, but like even I think misfires might be a little bit too much. But this was a fun stream. Thank you for all who tuned in. I heavily appreciate it. I learned a lot from this VOD review. I hope Dealmaker, when watching this, learned a